What's up guys, how are you guys doing? In this video I'll be talking to you guys about some of the stuff I want to see or I would like to see inside the 2026 roadmap showcase live streams they're gonna be doing on December 20th. Okay, these are some of the changes I would like to see in those included in those showcases. And yeah, let's get started, man. Of course, let me know if you guys agree or disagree with these pointers. And yeah, I got some pointers I want to talk to you guys about, and yeah, we're gonna go through them and yeah, see if you guys agree or not. Okay, of course, before that I do want to say, sorry about the absence of video, man. I've been kind of busy this week, and yeah, I just didn't have enough time to make videos and stuff like that. But yeah, we'll be back on it very soon, man. Especially after the showcase and stuff like that. After December 20th, we should be good. And yeah, let's get started, man. The first thing I do want to talk to you guys about is normal chaos mode. Okay. One thing I do hate about the normal chaos mode is the save data, guys. The save data in the normal chaos mode is very scuffed, guys. Okay, let's say let's say you guys are trying to build a zero deck build, right? Zero deck by removing every single card from the character. You guys want a zero deck build, but what ended up happening in the normal zero mode is all the cards you remove are very high likely to come back as soon as you finish the run, right? For example, this is tier 12. If I try to do this and I try to move all the cards and trying to get a save data for this, I'm not gonna be able to get it because all the save data gets corrupted very easily on the normal zero mode. So what I would like to see is the normal zero chaos mode save data improvement, since most of the time, even though it's a lot easier, like to get events to like get epiphany for your card and to duplicate cards, it's a lot easier to get those events, but actually getting the save data you guys want is very annoying. So I would like to see some improvement done to the save data when we are doing the normal zero mode. Okay, that's the one thing I would like to see, man, because yeah, the save data in this one is very annoying. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, there are so many runs I got like crazy build. For example, I think last time I ended up getting 4 copies of Mika's cards that lets me like draw cards for 0 cost. It also heals me and also gives me AP, right? The divine epiphany version of that card. And I had 4 copies of those, and I finished the run, and when I looked at the save data, only one of those duplicate cards made it through, guys. All the rest of the 3 duplicated ones, they disappeared, guys, and that was very annoying, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, but the save data needs some improvement here, okay, on the normal zero mode. Okay, next up is the seasonal events, in my opinion, should not include chaos mode, guys. Okay, chaos mode is something we do every day anyways, so including another chaos mode inside a seasonal event is kind of annoying. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, that's pretty much speed running to burnout, guys. Okay, having to do 2 different chaos mode doesn't make sense in my opinion. But again, if they want to do that, what I want to see change it is this seasonal chaos mode, they need to have a lot more events to let us duplicate cards and also to let us get the epiphany we want. So a lot more events for card epiphanies and also duplicate events. Okay, that's what I want to see in this one. Okay, it's a lot I do know it's a lot easier to keep a save data in this one to get a build you want on this one, but the problem is in this one it's very difficult to duplicate cards, especially duplicate cards. Okay, and of course and also getting card epiphanies, guys, compared to the normal zero mode. Normal zero mode is a lot easier to duplicate your cards and also get card epiphanies, but in this one it's a lot harder. But the difference is keeping a save data in this one is actually a lot better. For example, this is a tier 11 run right here, right? If I do this, I am most likely gonna keep all the stuff I did inside the save data, guys, compared to the normal zero mode. Even though the normal zero mode have higher tier, keeping the actual save data is impossible most of the time, guys. Okay, you are most likely going to get back all the cards you removed in the normal one, but this one it's a lot higher to keep the save data you guys want. So what I want to see being changed, if they are trying to push this idea that we need to do 2 different chaos mode, I would like to see some change made to the amount of card epiphany events and the amount of card duplicate events. Okay, because in this one you barely gonna get any events to let you duplicate cards. Okay, besides the final boss. Okay, you barely gonna get them unless you get so extremely lucky and you proc the the nihilism epiphany that lets you choose between selecting a card to duplicate or selecting a card to give it epiphany, right? Unless you get that kind of event, it's pretty much impossible to get multiple copies of a card in this one, okay? So that's what I want to see. I want to see more events to let us duplicate cards, as well as let us get the epiphany for a card we want, okay? Of course, the dimensional tunnel usually give you most of the time they give you a select card to give it epiphany events, which is pretty good, but outside of that, it's a lot harder to get those, okay? So yeah, the two different chaos mode, I don't know how I feel about that, to be honest, okay? There's no reason for us to do two different chaos mode in order to do an event, so this not in my opinion, I think they should remove the chaos mode in general, okay, from the seasonal events. But if they want to keep doing the different chaos mode for the seasonal events, I would like to see them adding more ways to let us get a card epiphany as well as duplicate cards, okay? Next up is stamina issue, guys. I would like them to address the stamina issue that has been an issue since the game came out, okay? The stamina issue, especially trying to build a character, is very difficult, guys, okay? Because each character, they require so many resources, and to farm each of these resources is very stamina consuming, guys, okay? For example, right, you need combat XP, right? You need combat XP, and then you need potential ascension material, and then you also need to farm for the partner. You also need to farm for the potentials, right? And the potentials, they require a lot of resources, and you also need to farm the gear, right? And the gear is by far the most craziest part. To do a one run, it costs 60 stamina, which is crazy, and you most likely gonna get like 3 gears every run, and each of the gear you get probably random, and you're probably gonna discard all the gears you get. So I don't know why this thing is still costing 60 stamina. This is kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie, okay? So I think they definitely need to lower the stamina here, and they also need to add more stamina refill events or something to let us fix the stamina issue in this game, because there's so many resources we need to farm just to build one character, and the stamina is just not enough, guys, okay? I'll be honest with you guys, okay? Even though they fixed the units, the gold issue, the core issues of still gonna be the materials, right? Farming these materials gonna take so much stamina, and it's very difficult to keep up with new character releases and building multiple cards and stuff like that. And yeah, I think the stamina issue need to be addressed in the roadmap, and I would like to see that happening very soon. That'd be amazing. But yeah, that is my third point here, okay? Also, to touch up on more of the chaos mode, what I would like to see is, I mentioned this on one of my previous videos, but I would like to see a reroll system for epiphanies, card epiphany events, and also card duplicate events, okay? Pretty much most of the time it's random, right? The game selects random cards to duplicate for you, or they select random cards to give it epiphany, and I would like to see a reroll system being added to those systems, so we can actually pick the card we want to duplicate or to give it epiphany, right? I think that would be a lot better, and that will make farming these things a lot easier, and that will save a lot of time, in my opinion, right? Getting a build in chaos mode is kind of annoying, because you got so many runs, and yeah, the chance of you getting a good build is very low. So I think adding a reroll system might be the best course of action, in my opinion, to pretty much reduce the burnout, and also, to make it a lot easier to get a build for us, right? You guys seen the score event, right? In the score events, a lot of people that are scoring very high scores, they must have done so many runs to get those builds, and yeah, it's just not time friendly, man. It consumes so much time to get a build in this game, and I think something like a reroll system to let us select the card we want to give epiphany to, and also to let us select a card we actually want to duplicate, that I think makes the game a lot better, in my opinion. Not the game, but this game mode a lot better, right? Let me know if you guys agree or disagree, but I think that's a good idea, in my opinion. It will reduce the amount of time people play in this game. That might affect it negatively, but I think, considering the amount of time it takes to get a build in this game, I think that's a good thing. That's a good change. I think that could happen, right? Okay, next up is this might be like a meeting, guys, but in my opinion, City of Mist probably got the most annoying enemies ever, guys, compared to the other cities. Okay, and I would like to see some of the enemies being removed and maybe added to a different world. Okay, because yeah, City of Mist tend to have the most annoying enemies in my opinion, like normal enemies and elite enemies. Okay, I get it, right? This boss is probably the easiest boss in the chaos mode, guys, but that doesn't excuse the fact that they have added so many annoying ass enemies in City of Mist. Okay, and some of these enemies are I'll give you guys. Okay, the first one is this guy right here. These guys right here, there's 3 of them, and yeah, these guys, I freaking hate them, guys. They are elite enemies, and they are the most annoying shitheads ever, guys. Okay, so these guys I would like to maybe remove the guys. These guys are annoying. Another ones are these guys right here. This dude right here. This thing is also very annoying. It's a lot easier to beat if you guys are using like 3 signs stuff like that, because you could just spam Agni on him and probably just murder him. But if he takes multiple turns, guys, this thing probably gonna kill you guys. Okay, this guy, yeah, I would like this thing to be removed as well. And another one is this freaking doggo, dude. This thing is annoying. They did nerf him, but the nerf didn't do shit to him. Okay, this thing is still annoying, guys. Okay, especially if you guys are using single target characters. Yeah, it's actually like, yeah, this might be the worst fight you guys can possibly encounter. Okay, if you guys are using single target. If you guys have AoE characters, this is a very easy stage if you guys have AoE characters. But if you guys have single targets, yeah, you are most likely gonna die. You are most likely gonna die if you don't have like some way to one shot them or something. Okay, so this guy, yeah, he's still annoying even after the nerfs. Okay, another one I would like to not see is this thing right here. Okay, these guys right here. There's like 4 of them, and you have to I think it's 3 or 4 of them, and the whole thing with them is they have a mechanic that lets them stack infinite amount of damage boosters, and if they take a turn, guys, yeah, if they have like 10 plus stack, you guys probably gonna die. Okay, they will pretty much just one shot you most likely. Okay, so these guys are very annoying as well. And next up, this guy right here. This thing right here, there's 2 of them. There's 2 of them that spawn, and one of them keep buffing the other one, and the other one pretty much just, he gets infinite amount of buffs, and he pretty much just one shot you. Okay, so these guys, there's 2 of them. This one is pretty easy when he's by himself. There's one that's by himself, but there's one with 2 of them, and when there's 2 of them, yeah, this is the most annoying fight ever, guys. Okay, so yeah. And this guy also kind of annoying because whenever you damage him, he like counters you with a damage, and he does cheap damage, but he's still annoying. But I don't mind just fighting this thing. But these guys, right? So these guys, 1, 2, 3 right here, right? 4, 5. Okay, there's 5 annoying enemies, and the problem with this is these guys, they show up. They have very high chance to show up in every run pretty much. Okay, yeah, because they tend to put them around the end of the run. Yeah, they tend to put these guys around the end of the run, so they could like fuck up your run. Okay, so these guys, right? So these guys, this dude right here, these 2 right here, right? Yeah, I would like to see some of these guys removed from the City of Mist and being added to somewhere else, guys. Okay, and yeah, it's just a random thing I would like to see change it, but I just find them annoying. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, and lastly, guys, one thing I would like to see being removed from the game is this thing right here. Okay, these guys. Let me show you guys. These guys right here, they're rare species, guys. These guys, I don't know what their purpose in the game is, to be honest. These guys, they are the most useless thing in this game, guys, and I don't know what the purpose of these things is. I think these guys, they need to be removed from the game. All their purpose is to just be annoying, guys. Okay, they don't provide you anything. They just give you bonus currency, which you guys do not need. Okay, so I think removing this nodes right here that creates these rare species, and removing the rare species in general, I think is a good change in my opinion, because there's no purpose to these guys. And yeah, most people are running the chaos mode like this, where they don't upgrade any of these things, because these guys, they're just there to be annoying, guys. Okay, they have no purpose in the game, just to be annoying. Okay, besides being annoying as freak. Okay, so I think removing these guys wouldn't make much of a difference. So yeah, I would like to see these guys being removed, right? Any rare species in the game, yeah. See, there's multiple nodes you guys can't get, right? Of course, I haven't upgraded them because there's no need for me to upgrade them, because I hate encountering these things, right? I think there's like 3+ nodes for them, right? See right here, look at this, right? So yeah, these 3 nuts being removed, as well as the rare species, guys. Okay, yeah, there's no purpose to them in the game, and yeah, I think removing them, nobody will be sad if they get removed. Okay, people might complain because they are challenging and they want to get challenged by like the game and stuff like that. But come on, dude, you're trying to get a build, not trying to do a boss fight or something, right? So yeah, those guys, no purpose to them, right? Absolutely no purpose to them. So yeah, removing them wouldn't hurt nothing. Okay, so I think that's another bonus thing I would like to see. Yeah, this is a bonus point that I figure I just include. But yeah, these guys being removed from the game. Okay, but yeah, those are some of the stuff I would like to see mentioned or announced during the roadmap showcase that's going to be happening very soon, and I'm very excited to see what they are been cooking, man. I believe in these devs, guys. They have been doing a great job with communicating with us and providing us with content and stuff like that right so far. Sure, I mean, this galactic event, it was a fun one, right? For a first update, I think it was a pretty good update, guys, in my opinion. I think people, I personally, I just got burned out because it's the same thing we've been doing normally, guys. It's another chaos mode, but outside of that, the game mode is especially when it comes to these bosses right here, right? This is fine too, right? This is a great content in my opinion. I think a lot of people are enjoying this as well, because they get to test their characters and the build for their characters here, because it's like damage sponge enemies that you could pretty much kill by increasing the debuffs and stuff like that. But outside of that, yeah, I think the first update was great, but I would love to see what is next for this game, man. And yeah, that's it for the video, man. Let me know what you guys think about this, and yeah, of course, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and bye bye, guys.